Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to support your favorite artists and podcasts while adding some amazing merchandise to your collection. Visit Merch Store 72 today at 72entgroup.com and discover a world of fandom at your fingertips.
You are listening to All the Bacon and Eggs podcast on the 72 Entertainment Group Podcast Network.
That wasn't what we had to do it over.
Again? Or is that right?
Okay.
Your sister's not going to think this one's professional.
It's never professional. Honest, she didn't say their production was professional.
Oh, we don't want to get that confused.
No, she didn't say it's like a professional production.
Your voices sound great. Everything else sucks.
This is a calamity of errors.
Yeah, pretty much. That's our new podcast.
Take one more sip of coffee as you let pop play out.
We need a new intro.
Oh my gosh.
Don't like that artist.
You love the artist. You love you some Alex Boddicker. You love it. Oh man. All right. Let's see. Oh. Okay, don't start with me.
Jeez Louise.
Don't start with me. All right.
It's like you just woke up or something.
No, I'm up, had breakfast, enjoying a nice cup of coffee.
You burnt a lot of the breakfast.
Okay.
I came in, okay, so Vegas looks like it's on fire right now. And because of all the fires that are surrounding our valley. And I walk in his house, and somehow his house is even smokier than outside.
Okay, so, when we're doing a show, proper etiquette would be, I would think common courtesy. It's like, hey, I'm on my way. All right, cool. How long? Don't fall asleep. But okay, I get it. How long? Don't fall asleep. Bye.
I'll be there when I'm there.
Okay, now, and full disclosure, we have scheduled to do the podcast twice.
I have shown
not
up.
this particular one, but just various times. He's been outside my house,
Called,
texted, rang the doorbell, and I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Twice I've done that, so it's on me. I deserve that, and when I'm letting it be known that that's on me. But I wanted to see how much time I had to make breakfast, get ready, whatever. No, I just don't go to sleep. That's all I got.
Yeah. That's all you deserve. I'm proud of you. You didn't go to sleep. But you almost did catch your house on fire.
So I was trying to hurry up and figure out what I wanted to do. And I'll make a quick breakfast. So I did. But anyway, all right.
Is there something in your throat?
It is time for all the bacon and eggs. I'm, of course, MMB.
You're so bad at this.
You're terrible. And I'm here with...
Never late.
See, that's
always
just,
early.
That's just unnecessary to do that. I already admitted that I was wrong. I apologize.
Never sleeping through the show.
And
that's my name today.
Burning
my breakfast. Call me that.
Wow. It wasn't burnt. It was just it was turkey sausage. What do you I like it well done.
Okay.
Cool. And it actually tasted really good. It wasn't, I thought it would be burnt or had like char. It was not. It was very tasty.
If you want that smoky, flavor, just go outside and just open your mouth.
It wasn't a smoky flavor. It was just a nice,
char.
It was just a nice coat on I don't know how to coat, but it was like a crispy
exterior
on the turkey, and then the eggs were done Yeah, not to perfection. They were.
You do over easy, sunny side up. What do you do?
No, I don't do sunny side up. I
over hard.
Just over hard. But yeah, so right before we came into the Leo Pope Studios in beautiful, opulent, obscenely gorgeous Henderson, Nevada.
Succulent.
No. See, you missed your line. See, you're late. You're late.
I was taken after you.
Okay, I get it. So yeah, but right before I did, they had that nice, made that nice sandwich. What do they call it in New York? Sandwich. See, you ever heard people say that sandwich? Let me get a sandwich.
Sounds slightly racist.
It sounds weird, right?
Yeah,
but it's not. It's not really racist.
Why
is everything racist? And as soon as we start the show, you always something that's racist.
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Your printer right there, I think, was made by Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
I wish every time it printed, here you go, brother.
And what you gonna do?
Yeah, that's when it messes up. That's what you gonna do, brother.
As soon as you initiate a print, and what you gonna do? On the printer, all of this information runs wild on you.
Man, brother printing or brother printers is missing out.
They missed out.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I think.
Is he still canceled?
I think they didn't miss out. I think they dodged a bullet. This is more like that.
He's still canceled.
He's a mess. He's a mess. And as a childhood, as a fan from a child of wrestling, and him being at the forefront of that fandom, because when I started watching wrestling, you see Hulk Hogan is like a superhero or something.
Yeah.
And come to life. And you get older, realize people, they're just what the business is about and what all it is, and there's actually people behind these characters and gimmicks.
That's what unfortunately what happened with me and you. Because when I first got to Sears, I was like, oh, this guy is larger than life. And then I kind of see like the E Entertainment like behind the man, it's like, oh gosh.
You were even more mystified, right?
Yeah.
You were like, oh my goodness.
He's everything I've always wanted to be.
And some. He's big, he's bald.
He's my manager.
Yeah. I don't know, but you never want to meet your heroes, and people always say that. So I'm not. Do you? I think we've had this conversation before, but do you? When you see a celebrity, do you do anything like, oh, hey, I got to go see the... You know what? Let me change that, because I think we did talk about that before. What celebrity would you go and talk to, like right now? Because I know things could have changed. And
I mean, as far as like talking, like, are you asking, would I like to have a conversation with the celebrity, or is it like, would you be like, oh, this is cool, like I'm really excited to meet you? Like
you're out and about, and all of a sudden, because blank walks out.
Well, I would always like to talk and like pick a celebrity's brains, and like have a conversation with like, hey, what's it like, But am I going to be like, oh, there's Taylor Swift, yeah, I'm so excited, I love you? No, like there's not really. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's not really any celebrities that I'd be like super excited I'd run up and want an autograph for.
Emmanuel Lewis?
No. Maybe just Hulk Hogan, brother. I don't know. There's nobody. I mean, besides to resell, I wouldn't want an autograph from anybody or anything like that.
Okay. Like, I don't know where it is, so that tells you how much of a prized possession. But it was a prized possession of mine. It was really weird that I considered it a prized possession. No, it's not. Forget you guys.
What was it?
It's an autograph from the director of... Is it that difficult to find a spot?
Well, dude, if I put it here, then it hits your thing. Okay. If I put it here, it hits my thing. It's hitting both of our things.
The desk he's talking about. He's talking about the desk.
I don't want to put my water bottle on either of our things.
Okay, so anyway,
It's a loud bunk.
It's like dunk. So it's the director of majority of the episodes of Saved by the Bell. Mm-hmm. He came to my film class, and I was like, "All right, this is awesome." Don Barnhart, Saved by the Bell, huge Saved by the Bell fan.
Oh, of course,
and
literally.
And so I was like, "All right, cool." And I got the autograph because you gotta get his autograph.
You have to.
But that was the only like autograph that I ever like really wanted to get. I didn't want to get anything else. I've seen people out and about. I've seen other wrestlers. I've seen Rob Van Dam out and about. Had a nice conversation with him.
Yeah.
Seen a little bit of a lesser known wrestler. You got to be kind of hardcore, but a wrestler named Sabu. Saw him at a restaurant up here in Henderson.
Oh, nice.
You ever been to Peg's Glorified Ham and Eggs?
No. Is it good?
They have two restaurants. They have one. Oh God!
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
My neck.
Yeah, I saw that. I just didn't think a ghost came in here to start choking you, but it was. Then anyway, they have two locations. They're good. One of my points of contention with them before was that they had some lumpy grits.
You don't like lumpy grits?
Don't like lumpy grits. Does anybody like lumpy? You like lumpy grits?
I'm not a big grits fan, but
okay.
I mean, I'm from the South.
So I grew up on grits, and
really in California?
Yeah, my mom's from the South.
Oh, so where's your mom from?
She's from Alabama.
Really?
Yeah. So
I'm from Georgia. We should be friends.
Yeah, no, right?
She's single.
What?
I'm just wondering.
Okay.
I'm just
Let me tell you something. We're not going.
Son.
No. So,
when did she move to California?
I don't know.
That's a big move.
She moved.
And was it straight from Alabama to California?
She moved when my uncle was already there. So she moved to hang out with. Well, actually, both my uncles were there in California at the time. My uncle Leo, whose studio's named after, and my uncle John. So she moved and then stayed with Uncle John when she was in high school. So she was in high school. I don't remember what.
Oh, okay.
So
because that would be a pretty big change, though.
It was. I mean, it was. I didn't really talk to her.
We should have her on.
About the times and stuff like that. No.
We can't have her on?
No.
You think we'll fall in love?
It's my mom.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
It's my mom.
Okay.
So
I'd have my mom on.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm not going to fall in love with her.
I mean, you can if you want.
No.
That's fine.
No. I wouldn't want to. Especially after this display.
What does that mean? Oh, no. I'm having her on. You're going to fall in love.
No.
It's too late.
Okay. So, but grits were lumpy. I was upset.
Do you get shrimp?
No. No. Because it's breakfast to me. It's not really I know there's like shrimp and grits, and you can get that. I'm not a big shrimp and grits person.
Are you one of those people though that has to eat certain meals at certain times because society is dictated that's what it's right and wrong? No. So you can have breakfast for dinner.
A long-standing tradition for me was on Christmas. Pancakes for dinner.
Okay, I like that.
I like pancakes for dinner. That was a tradition. It was really cool. So,
I like breakfast for dinner, and I live with a couple that is very by the books. They're like, no, breakfast is for breakfast, lunch is for lunch, dinner's for dinner, and we can't.
Like food is food.
That's what I'm saying.
It's called break fast, so that's what it means.
I told the gentleman that we live with, who is kind of like a father figure to me, that I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, I bet you there was somebody like 1,000 years ago that was like, we're just gonna have cereal for breakfast and see if it catches on. It was like a dinner meal. It used to be a dinner meal.
Yeah, I mean, food was food. You can eat what you. Oh, okay. I'm gonna eat these this ribeye steak for breakfast.
Yeah.
And like steak and eggs. Where do you think that came from?
I know.
You know, so you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's your food. You're an adult.
Yeah.
If you want to eat honey buns and
I had honey bunnies for dinner.
honey buns and bacon and all that stuff, eat it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Honey buns for dinner.
I had honey bun. Yeah, that was my dessert.
Oh, dessert. Okay.
There's a lady at church that made them like from scratch.
Oh, okay.
So good.
So yeah, if you want to eat shrimp for breakfast, whatever. You want to eat you a nice baked piece of salmon for breakfast.
Well, they had the lox.
No. That's smoked salmon.
I know,
baked.
but you can have salmon.
No,
like that's
salmon.
juice.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's yeah.
I think you put a little salmon on some waffles and. Okay, you can put chicken on waffles, but I can't put salmon on waffles.
You ever tried that? That's oh God! And if you're making a sandwich or a sandwich,
a salmon waffle sandwich.
Okay, let's think about that. How would that taste? I'm pretty sure it could be done, but are you putting syrup on it?
What do you say?
Are you putting syrup on this sandwich?
I could, yeah. Do a little glaze.
No. I mean maple syrup like you normally eat with waffles.
Yeah, I'm probably some chocolate chips too.
Oh God!
Because usually with my waffles I have chocolate chips and peanut butter and syrup.
Oh.
And so if I just throw the salmon right in there, slide it right in between.
Like chicken and waffles was different for me because I couldn't really. When I first heard about it, I was like chicken and waffles. Like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is big in LA.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Is chicken and waffles good? I gave up. I lived in Idaho, so there was no such thing as chicken and waffles, and that's when I kind of gave up chicken and red meat. So I've never had the experience of trying it.
You gave it that long ago?
Yeah, dude, it's probably been. I've since I've known you. I think since I moved to Sears, I wasn't eating it.
You were. Well, see, I don't eat beef or pork, so
yeah. It's probably been 20 years now or so. More than that.
Yeah, so I'm kind of the same. Like but I didn't know it was that long for you. I thought you were still eating certain things or like hamburgers or something. You know, whatever. We call you normies, okay? When you guys eat, all right?
You people,
because you're not in the ultra cool club like me.
I'm in the cooler club. You eat turkey.
Yeah, I do.
And chicken.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're not vegan.
I can't be. I don't want. My powers are too strong. Can you imagine if I had vegan powers?
No, you used to be vegan. Now you can be gone.
Oh, terrible for podcasts to drink.
That we both drink at the same time. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying.
I was looking at you.
This is a professional setup.
Yeah.
Again, we've been busy doing stuff. And to your question, chicken and waffles. Oh man, I went to this place. Me and my buddy Rich. Rich, who we're going to be using his office to shoot the video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we went to this spot. I can't think of the name now. It's over off of Southern Highlands and Silverado Ranch. I think it's like something. Anyway, yeah. I can't think of it. I'm not about to. I'm old.
Yeah, don't stall the whole show trying to.
Don't stall the whole show.
It's fine. It's okay, buddy.
And that turned into a Cosby. Anyway,
the button.
But no, we were. The guy was like, "Okay, you want chicken and waffles?" And I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me try it out." And then like, "Okay, you want the chicken regular or spicy?" And I was like, "How spicy?" And like, "It's pretty spicy." I'm like, all right.
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm like, all right.
Spicy with a waffle. I don't know about
that. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Let's do it. He's like, you want the extra? I'm like, how bad? Of course. How bad could it be?
You manly instincts.
So, and I'm like, I'm having a good time. There's I know you don't drink, but there is a
mimosa.
No. Those are such a waste. Like people go to brunch and like, oh, bottomless mimosas. the most you're going to drink is 2. The most you're going to drink is 2 because it's going to mess with you something and you're going to be full. You're not going to be able to eat anything.
Well, I think they know that too.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
Let's make it bottomless.
Because then you get people like me trying to stretch out or like trying to get my money's worth, and I'm going to hurt myself.
Yeah.
Be walking out like, oh.
I cannot imagine that number 2 later.
And I'm like, see, why do you have to have?
That's what I was picturing, like your stomach and you're clenching real tight.
No,
Rich, get me home.
No, it is no, it's not like that. So, it was
spicy.
The spicy chicken. I get it, and they had a banana bread old fashioned, which. You would not think that those flavors work together, but it was a work of art. It was a good drink. But anyway, if I could think of the name, it'd be better. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I get the chicken, I'm eating it, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. I think it's a waffle or was it a pancake? I don't remember. But all I remember is that I started to feel like you're eating and you start feeling the heat, right? It's like, why am I getting so hot?
The heat is on.
And yes, the heat is on the streets. And on
these meats.
Okay. And it's like just coming up from my collar. I'm like, what is going on? It's like, so, and I'm already self-conscious about sweating and stuff like that because I could sweat and people start noticing how much I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I sweat more, so it's a whole thing with me.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
I'll try to bring it up more.
Don't get me started. So I'm sweating, and now my nose is starting to run.
Oh no!
And so I'm sweating profusely, like beads of sweat pouring down my head. My nose is now full on draining, just out,
dude.
And I'm still trying to eat this food, and I
can't imagine what Rich is looking at.
And I'm just like,
eat.
And I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous.
That waiter come back over and start laughing at you?
Probably. I mean, he tried not to, but I was just like, I was a mess.
You look like the dude from Dumb and Dumber when they give him the hot pepper. He's sweating and spitting and like
it was so hot. It was ridiculous. I wanted to punch that dude in the face for recommending that. Like, oh, it's not too hot. It's okay. I'm like, like, come on, man. Why'd you do that? That's messed up.
I mean, he probably just looked at him. He was like, he can handle it. He's a man.
It was not. It was so bad. It was so bad. So I don't know. Chicken and waffles, not a big. That experience was not the best for me. Everything else was good, and the chicken was once you get past that inferno around the actual meat,
right.
It was okay. But oh boy, oh no. So I don't know. Breakfast, like I said, it's like brunch and all that stuff is a little different because brunch you mix the stuff anyway. It's the mixture. I haven't done a brunch in a long time though.
Yeah.
When was the last time you done brunch?
Just kind of did one at Golden Corral the other day.
See, that's not brunch. That's a buffet. Well,
it was like right in between breakfast and lunch. So they were starting to bring out the lunch foods. So I was pounding some breakfast foods and then got a lunch. They actually had a breakfast pizza. It's pretty good. Eggs, some other stuff.
They had meat on it? I
don't eat meat, so no, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It had meat, and they tried to trick you.
Yeah, this is a vegetarian pizza.
Yeah,
losers,
sucker, not knowing this is made with pig fat,
pig vomit.
We put all these eggs and all that.
I mean, I don't mind eggs.
Yeah,
I eat eggs.
No. They cook the eggs in the grease.
Oh yeah. Grease lightning.
Because the grease of the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
James Earl Jones died.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he was old, so it was expected, but good run by that man.
93.
Yeah. Did you know that him and Carrie Fisher never met until they did an episode? You saw that clip?
I saw that clip.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Was that Always Sunny? What was that? What was that clip from?
Big Bang Theory.
Oh, Big Bang Theory. That's what it was. Yeah.
Big Bang Theory. That was funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that they met that way. You don't like James Earl Jones?
I don't know. No, of course I like James Earl Jones. And one of those things where they had brought him back to do the voice for Darth Vader. How long ago was that?
It's probably like 4 or 5 years ago now, like the last one.
No, he did the voice for like where Darth Vader had a prominent role. It was Rogue One.
Yeah.
Rogue One.
Oh gosh, that was probably 10 years ago.
And you can hear it in the voice then how much it aged.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be younger than when we saw him in the first time. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Dude, Rogue One was 2016.
Man, that's crazy. That's wow.
Isn't that nuts? How time just goes.
Time goes by so fast.
The last good Star Wars thing that they ever did.
Rogue One was pretty good.
It's been 8 years since anything good's come out.
So,
first Mandalorian was fine.
So James Earl Jones, when I first saw him, I saw him in Coming to America.
Yeah.
Saw him in Coming to America, and then saw him in The Sandlot.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he was the voice of Darth Vader, so you didn't see him. But I went on to see him in a few different roles. Saw him in what movie was that? Was that
Lion King?
Was that him?
Conan.
No, he wasn't. That was his voice.
Sandlot.
No, I'd already said Sandlot.
Oh,
he was in Meteor Man.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was a Meteor Man playing some dude like supposed to be. He's some old dude trying to be hip. It was weird, and that's pretty much it. And something about Jack Johnson. I think he played Jack Johnson.
What year was James Earl Jones' first role, TV or movies? His first acting credit, what year do you think that was?
62?
1952.
Oh, 52?
Yep.
Wow.
He was also in As the World Turns. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
52? That's, wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge career span. Just to have a booming voice like that.
I mean, great voice, though.
You know, I mean, he was. I don't want to just reduce him to him having just that he was just known for his voice, but he was a great actor as well.
I mean, his best role though is Star Wars Holiday Special.
He wasn't even in that.
It says it was. Yeah, Darth Vader. Star Wars Holiday Special TV movie. His best role though is Field of Dreams.
Was he in Field? Yeah, he was in Field of Dreams.
Of course he was.
He was in Field of Dreams. That wasn't his best role, though.
It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
What, Ray Liotta?
Terrence Mann.
Ray Liotta?
No, that's not Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta's in Field of Dreams.
Okay, but that's Kevin Costner.
But it's Ray Liotta's in Field of Dreams.
Let me look.
He's the
Ray Liotta.
Yeah, he's the guy that comes back. Was it Shoeless Joe or whatever?
Yeah, Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ray Liotta, Kevin Costner, and James Earl Jones plays the friend, right?
The writer.
The writer.
Yeah, the writer.
That's right.
He confides in him, hey, I'm hearing this voice, and then James Earl Jones, something to do with walks into the cornfield at the end and disappears.
What are you looking at?
And then they meet the other guy that never got on a bat. What was his name? The doctor? Moonlight Graham? Or was he Moonlight Graham?
I don't know.
Oh, man, I got to watch it again.
Yeah, Kevin Costner's not doing Western or doing the TV show anymore?
No, and his those two movies kind of flopped big time that he did.
He only did the one movie.
I think they released the other one.
No, they did the one.
No, they released the other one.
Okay, jeez.
I'm going to have to look.
So they did the first one, which was Horizon. And they were supposed to be filming the next two.
Yeah, they released both, dude.
No, there are no. It's the same thing.
No. One is An America Saga Chapter 2. And the other one is An America Saga, the first one. There's two parts to that. I'm telling you.
So,
buddy.
It was filmed it was screened at Cannes, and he got like a ridiculous length of an ovation.
Why do they do that? They do that for everything, whether the movie's good or bad.
Well, yeah, because they appreciate the work. They know how much the dedication to get this to look real. Like, being on the set is equal parts fun, scary,
tumultuous.
It can be with the it's unpredictable when you're on the set. Like especially if you have people, like I've only worked with people that are doing it for free. Mm-hmm. So you can't be too demanding with people that
are doing it for free.
Yeah. So I can only imagine people getting paid and what they're doing, how they're doing it. It's how it could be or what it could look like.
How would it could be?
I said how it could be.
How it could be?
How what?
That's what you said. How it could be.
I said how it could be.
No.
Yeah.
Rewind back.
Yeah, we'll rewind back. I'm not going back now.
Go back right now.
No.
How it could be.
Wow. So I understand that it's difficult to deal with that and egos and people fighting for their artistry and all this stuff, and it's just like we're pretending here to do something, and it could be really cool and magical. The results of it could be, but right now we're just trying to make this happen. And
Handyman's here. Are you pausing it, or are you just gonna let me talk?
No, I'm pausing.
Huh. Are we back?
So, yeah, I don't know what you just did.
That looks nice. Drink that. Yeah. So what we got going on out there now? They're building a studio?
Mm-mm. You're going to have to close it probably.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Better.
Okay.
That'd probably be better so we don't have a whole lot of noise. It'll be a little bit
now it's
more
just
insulated.
Us two in here.
Close the door.
In the USA.
What?
We were just singing that song.
But why were you asking about the satire if it's the
because
it's meant to be.
Oh, because I have a client because today's 9/11, and I have a client that wants to post like a montage of like "We Will Never Forget" and wants to use that song, and I'm like, well, if that song's kind of a satire and like kind of poking fun of America, I don't think it works too well.
I don't think that was the intended purpose of that song.
Let's see.
I think it was an anthem for. I don't know. You know what? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like one of those songs that comes on and you just kind of sing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really pay attention to. It's like 99 love balloons.
It's meant as a protest song against the cruel mistreatment of the Vietnam veterans when they were returned home from war.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See?
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
So you thought it was a...
I thought it was like... along the same lines, he's saying, from their point of view, I was born in the USA and you're going to treat me like this. It's not really I'm excited about being born in the USA.
Well, the treatment.
So, yeah.
It's the treatment, but from that perspective. So I completely forgot that part of it, and I remember now that you said it, what it was. Because wasn't it? No, that was Born on the 4th of July.
Born on the 4th of July.
It wasn't a song. It was a movie by who... What's your friend's name? Tom Cruise.
He has a movie called Born on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
by Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise is the star of it. Yeah, I think it's Oliver Stone. I think did it.
Really?
I think it's an Oliver Stone movie, and it's about a Vietnam vet who comes home.
Huh?
Like where did Rambo? That first movie, did he come from the Vietnam War?
Probably, yeah.
Did he come from Vietnam when he was, like, it's over, Johnny. It's over.
Is that First Blood?
Nothing is over. Spin my face. Call me baby killer. Nothing's over. That was one of the best lines. So, like, I didn't watch Rambo when I was a kid. Like, I didn't watch any of the Rambos, and I had to watch the first one for class, and I was like,
which class?
Film class.
Oh, in college?
Yeah, and I'm just like, wait a minute, what is this? It's like this dude's he's kicking a lot of butt in this movie.
Yeah,
and I'm like, man, and like this was way after. I mean, I saw it way after it was released, so this was after Rocky and all that stuff, and stopping my mom would shoot. So it was a whole bunch of Sylvester Stallone crap that I saw before, and I was like, dude, I get it. This dude's a star,
right?
Because the guy, it was so intense, and then like Sylvester Stallone is not a big guy.
No, he's tiny.
He's a very slight guy. So, it's for him to be doing all of that. What are you trying to do over there? Like you look.
I'm just making sure that this is working.
Okay.
I have a customer that's demanding that I post something right now.
Oh, okay. So you have something going on in the middle of the show. Really? I had time dedicated for this.
I don't know why it's not playing the music on the
on the thing
on the gram.
Because they probably won't let you do it.
Well, it's supposed to be. I downloaded the clip.
Okay, but anyway,
no, I'm totally paying. I'm engaged. I'm involved. I didn't watch Rambo until my first year of film school either.
Okay,
so,
whatever.
And I was like, wow, this is what the.
So whatever.
It's after Rocky, so who cares?
where I didn't say who cares. What do you? Man, I want to throw something at you right now.
You couldn't hit me.
I could hit.
I've seen you throw.
Yeah,
it's not good.
It's magnificent. I should be a Heisman winner.
You should be a Heisman Trophy. What do you have done in your studio out there?
It's not that's my house. We're in the studio.
Oh, the studio's in your house?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just slept in your studio.
What? So, there are some old shelves from a time when they had the surround sound speakers.
You don't have surround sound anymore? Oh, it works.
No,
yes.
there are no surround sounds anymore. No.
What do people do for surround sound now?
I don't know. I don't have surround sound in my house. I don't do anything for surround sound. I don't need surround sound.
Do you mostly watch stuff on your phone or on your TV?
I don't know anymore. It's like a lot of stuff breaking out there. I'm getting nervous.
You did drop something. You just hear him. Oh,
yeah. So
my feet.
So no, it all depends. I do a lot more of watching things on my phone. I guess at this point, it's a lot to. Like, I don't have traditional cable or satellite.
Yeah.
So all of my stuff is through the internet, so it doesn't matter, and I can get it on my phone or my tablet. The only thing is just difficult to get on the computer for some reason. Like, I wanted to watch YouTube TV. That's a little more difficult to get. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that, but anyway, I watch stuff on the phone probably more than I do on the.
I watch
because it's more convenient.
I'd say I watch. I watch pretty much 90% on the phone.
Yeah, so I mean, we're inside the studio, and my studio is slowly becoming like this just it's like growing in boxes.
I was gonna say, I think your store, it's slowly becoming more of a storage.
Yeah,
it helps
exactly.
It helps with the acoustics, though.
So, like, I have artists that are gonna come through here and work in the studio. So we need to have this cleaned a little bit. Yeah, it's not looking good. I got t-shirt boxes,
underwear.
I don't have any underwear. T-shirt boxes, just boxes of old of equipment that I have because I keep all my equipment boxes. I don't know why.
Where are these?
Those are flyers. I don't know. Those are the physical press kits.
Oh, you got physical press kits.
Yep.
Let me move all these underwear.
That's a yearbook.
It's so heavy. Oh, these are cool. My band is awesome. You guys should go check it out.
Yeah, and especially with, the management does a lot of cool stuff with the band, like physical press kits.
He does a lot of physical things with the band.
Okay, like reading them stories.
Yeah,
and training.
Do you have pajamas? What do you normally sleep in?
What?
Because I imagine you reading us stories like before we go to bed.
No,
a little like night stocking, a little stocking cap.
Hey, don't make a mess. Put it back how it was. What are you doing?
It looks better now.
No, it doesn't.
It's fine.
Oh my! That's the one thing that I can't stand. People come into my stuff and then they move stuff and don't put it back how it was.
You should see his room.
I just can't stand it. I can if it's my chaos, I do that. You don't come in here messing up my stuff. Because I know how it is. Like, well, why would you put something back? I don't care how messy it is. I'm going to put it back to where it was. Like, that's rude. Like, when people come in, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter to me. I make the mess. I'm not cleaning up your mess. That really annoys me.
What a good rant. I think it looks better there, though. If anything, I just helped your feng shui.
No, because now now the stuff is way off balance. Is going to go inside that box, and I don't want it to go inside that box. Those are white T-shirts in there.
What kind of T-shirts?
I know it's not the white T-shirts. Those are the black ones. Never mind.
Oh, I'll fix it. I just
you're not going to fix it.
I already I don't.
You know what?
Did you watch Cleo yet?
You know what? No.
I watched The Room.
No. Didn't watch Cleo, and I did not look. So I was going to get to something kind of. I wanted to get to something kind of. It's not. How do you bring that? How do you broach? We already talked about it. 9/11, like where it's today is 9/11 as we're recording, and it won't be released on 9/11.
It'll be released 9/11 next year.
Yeah. So, but where were you when that happened? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was in history class in, I think, 11th grade. So you were a senior in college or so?
I was in college.
Yeah, I remember the history teacher wheeled in a boob tube TV into the classroom on one of those big giant carts.
Yeah.
And then plugged it in, and we just watched it for like hours.
So this was full disclosure, I had nothing to hide. I was
transitioning
from being a mere mortal to being amazing.
Let me know when that finishes.
So I was working a lot, and I wasn't taking school seriously. And then I hurt myself at work, and I was in so much pain that I would sleep. Because I worked at night primarily. I would go in like 5 o'clock or whatever, but I wouldn't go to class, or I would show up late. And I remember this particular class, like I go in there and expecting to get in trouble because I'm showing up late, and nobody's saying anything, and everybody's just kind of looking at the TV because we're inside. They're sitting at this, and it's in a different area. And they're sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, we just got attacked." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And because I as I'm getting dressed, I see the news is everywhere. I'm like, what is this? But I'm trying to get to class because I'm late. So then I get there and I find out what happened, and then I get to see, unfortunately, the aftermath of what happened.
Yeah.
And as we're sitting there watching, I see the one tower is on fire, and then you see the plane going to the other one as we're sitting there. I mean, this is live as it's happening. And it was just a very, I don't know. It was a weird.
It almost felt like it wasn't real.
It was a weird, surreal experience. But the thing was, like, I don't want to say with anything because, COVID shut down the whole world pretty much, or for the most part. But with that, the airports were shut down. But a lot of stuff still had to go on and just I had to go to work later on that day.
Yeah.
It was just a weird feeling. Like, I don't know. Like, it was in New York where I was in Vegas, and like, what can you do? And this was all the stuff that was happening with the other potential places that they were trying to attack. I think they hit the Pentagon, and then they were going to hit something somewhere else, but they got stopped.
Yeah,
and
the plane crashed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So it was just a 2001. Man,
it's still incredible to me, and I mean, I'm sure
years ago.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been talked about in length, but you have box cutters, and then you're able to like fly a plane into a building. It seems so weird that you can do that with box cutters. Like, nobody would stand up to the people on the plane and be like, I'm not letting you fly this plane. Like, there's no way.
Like, before I can't remember pre 9/11 airport.
Yeah,
I don't think I went that much for me to be like, oh, okay, it was so different.
Oh, it was way different. I remember like, because my mom and dad are divorced, so you just walk in, you just walk to the gate, and that's all you needed. Like, there was no security, there was no nothing. You just walk to the gate and drop you off at the gate and say goodbye. And then
they had to have security before.
Not that I remember, no.
No, they had security before. It just wasn't as strict where you couldn't go. You had to have a ticket and everything. Because I remember going through those turn things all the time. I remember that, and putting your stuff on that belt.
Even before?
Mm-hmm. I remember that, yeah. Like, I know way before that, because...
Yeah, I'm talking about like the 40s and 50s.
Way before you just walk up like, hey, I'm just here. Unless I'm gonna jump on a plane. Like, what's your name?
I don't remember.
Will Smith. All right, Mr. Smith, come on. Come on board.
Well, yeah, depending on what color skin you had.
Will Smith is a generic name. Okay,
right, yeah.
It's not.
He wasn't getting on a plane back then.
I'm not saying that it was this Will Smith that we know, who was a black dude.
Well, the reliever for the Dodgers. Talking about.
It could be him. Mm-hmm. It could be him. What color is he? What is he? Does it matter? It doesn't. So there you go. Stop it.
Whatever you want him to be.
Exactly.
I don't see color.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to learn from LeVar Burton and Reading Rainbow about how you could be anything. Just take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Okay?
That's what started all this crap.
Okay?
You could be anything.
You could be anything. Yeah. See, you got to take it there. Why'd you have to take it there? You took an innocent, simple thing.
He started this downward spiral of society.
You took an innocent, simple thing.
I want to be a dog.
Nobody said they want to be a dog. Yeah, what are you talking about?
The whole furry community.
No.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
What? Furry? What?
You don't know about this?
I know.
They have like furry conventions. They have people that actually identify as dogs. It's like,
I wasn't talking about that, man. And he wasn't either.
Oh, well, who knows? I think he was put there by the government to say that. That led the foundations, the groundwork for what we have today, like 40 years later.
What do we have today?
You can be anything.
You can't be anything.
CAN? Did you say CAN? You can be anything?
You can't. What?
Did you say you can or can't?
You can't be anything.
Okay, well, that's not what our society says.
The way as it is, you can aspire to be anything that you want. And that was the whole, I think, the message behind it. You didn't have to just, you could dream, you could have aspirations. You didn't, there was the, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I didn't know that I can own apartment buildings, but I can. You know what I mean? I don't think that was possible for me to do, but I did. So, yay for me and other people who think outside the box. But I mean, look, I'm not shaming anybody's kink or whatever people do in their own life, as long as it's not hurting anybody, whatever. I'm not, or not trying to say anything weird or whatever. It's what did you do behind your closed doors, as long as you're not hurting anybody. But it's a little weird if you're dressed as a furry animal with your furry friends. And but that's just my opinion. It's not going to stop them from doing it. So what does it matter? Yeah, you can sit there with your disapproving look because I know you're furry. Your silence says it all.
Oh, you felt my legs before. You know they're furry.
Yeah. See,
look at these things.
So
it's like I could. You didn't have to use mayonnaise on your sandwich this morning. Could have just given you some for my legs.
Oh. So, but yeah, I don't know how you turn we went from way somewhere and you just turned it into a whole, that's what we are today. That makes any sense. LeVar Burton and Reading Rainbow was a good thing.
Okay, if you say.
It was a good thing.
Okay, yeah.
People were reading books. That was the whole purpose.
The downward spiral of society right there.
Reading books?
Yeah. As soon as we let everybody read.
What?
That's the problem.
Who shouldn't be reading?
Lower classes.
Who should?
Should only be reserved for the elite. Keep those lower class peons in line.
I'm trying to compose myself.
Indians.
Because no. What?
British people.
These are the elite that
No,
you're saying that you're talking about? Yes. That's what it sounds. That's exactly what it sounds like. Only the elite, Indians, British people. That's how you say it. So I guess we can't.
Does anybody ever make it this far in our podcast? Because we can pretty much just say anything at this point, right?
I mean, we're saying whatever we wanted. We've always said that.
We have?
Yeah.
We can say whatever we want now?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, and you're not going to say anything. So
no, I mean, I don't have anything planned to say.
But this is the whole thing. Look, today is I don't know what,
Were you going to give like a whole thing about 9/11?
No.
It's sad.
No. I wasn't going to do a whole thing, but it's like when you have those type of events, and it's 23 years later, and you still remember, you never forget, and society is very sensitive nowadays.
Yeah,
and it was a T-shirt that was made that said "Never Forget," and it was about the Twin Towers. And the Twin Towers was also the name of a wrestling tag team, and it had them on the T-shirt,
right?
And it was hilarious.
That's a great T-shirt.
Never forget. And
it's so offensively awesome.
Boss Man and Akeem. It was so bad.
Are they dead?
Boss Man is.
Okay, because if they were both dead, it'd be even better.
Yeah, Boss Man is. The Akeem, he's still alive.
Okay.
But no, or when they had the video of Hulk Hogan, bringing it back, Hulk Hogan destroying the tower.
Oh gosh.
Like,
I always feel like for me, at least in tragedy, like the best thing is comedy.
It's always been the best thing is comedy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, who's the first one? Somebody said something on those boats when the Titanic was sinking.
Yo.
Well,
if it was you and me, I'd be like, you ain't getting in one of these boats. This guy's too big.
no, see, not like that's not even funny.
I would have looked at you and been like, I'm using you as a raft.
No, no. I'm talking about if somebody saying something. That's not even funny. That's just being ridiculous. What the heck? Wow.
Both of us trying to fit on the door.
No, that wasn't a real thing. That was some made up thing.
How do you know?
Yeah.
What would you have said as a boat was going down in the Titanic?
I don't know.
Something quick and clever.
I'm not that dude that does that.
Oh, you would have just been like, well, shucks.
No. Well, shucks. What?
Hot dog. Golly gee williger.
Well,
you got to think of something for every situation.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
So any situation like you're in, like if the plane's crashing or boat's going down or whatever, you got to have some sort of pun to go with it.
I don't. I really don't. I just laugh. Yeah.
You wouldn't laugh. It would be like a.
What are you going to do? At this point, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. So.
Would we hold each other?
Well, we'll talk about, people like, oh my gosh. Oh, if the plane goes down, what are you going to do?
It's not much.
What can you do? All right. So you're going to sit there and cry or whatever.
We should look at each other and cry.
Just laugh.
We should look at each other and cry.
I'm just going to laugh. Like we were years ago, me and one of my brothers was in a plane, and the turbulence was terrible. Mm-hmm. It was awful. It was like one of those like 2-engine planes, so it wasn't a big like jet. It was It was to the point where each one of us had to sit on another side because it was weighing too much on the one side. It was that kind of plane. It wasn't big at all. So we're going to the storm, and it's like a spin cycle on a washing machine. It's going, and people are freaking out.
Yeah,
freaking out. I'm laughing.
Did you put your hands up?
I'm laughing.
You should have put your roller coaster hands.
Because what are you going to do?
Yeah.
At this point, what are you going to do?
Well, that's what I said. I saw a video, I don't know, months and months ago. It's like the biggest comment. I think my comment has like 20,000 likes or replies on it. Mm. And it was just these people hitting turbulence and everybody just freaking out. And I'm like, why are people yelling? Like, what does that help? Like, doesn't make any sense. See,
panicking and doing, like, if you're on a boat, you have ways, or hopefully you have a way of, okay, I can get to this, or I can help people, whatever. You got to make that decision. It's fight or flight. Like, I want to believe that I'm going to help people get to, safety.
Yeah.
And in any situation, like, if you get on an airplane and I need the leg room, I'm taking the exit rope. Yeah, okay, I'll help people get out.
Great, nobody's getting by you to get out the exit.
Okay, no.
I'd be the one that stands up. Are you sure you want to put him there?
I've
seen him move. He's really slow.
Like, oh my God.
You're like, I want to help, but I ended up killing everybody.
No, that's not what it was.
Nobody could get out as we were drowning in the ocean. I think if I was on the Titanic, I would have been like, they're like, yep, we just hit an iceberg and we're going down. I would have just looked at you and been like, that was a Titanic mistake.
See, no, like,
You gotta have a pun ready in all these situations.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You do not have to have a pun ready. That's just silly.
You know what's great in this day and age though is if we're going down and they're like women and children first, and all the men are just like, we identify as women. And they get to go first.
What?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying. Thanks, LeVar Burton.
Why would any? Oh my God! You know what? This is exactly why I feel nothing for anybody because it's so ridiculous, and because you're right. Somebody will say that, and I want to identify and.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. And this is where we are, and it's due to you.
It's due to Reading Rainbow.
And it's not due to
Due to my people.
Yeah.
My people are probably...
Yeah, jerks.
Actually,
yeah, that's your people.
It is weird because it does seem like white people speak for all the other
No, I wasn't talking
races.
about white people. I said jerks. That's your people.
The white jerks?
No, see, there's nothing about No.
To all the white jerks out there.
No, I'm just talking about to the jerks.
Oh, crap. I had a joke and I couldn't think of his name fast enough. Who was it that played the jerk?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Dang it.
But, look, this was... Didn't mean to go over and on and into that kind of stuff, but you had to acknowledge it because... and then it's like smoky out on 9/11. Isn't that weird? Like,
yeah,
out here, like So I didn't want to be a downer, and I also didn't want to be like, oh, let's do this. But you got to have some kind of, I don't know, when it's appropriate to bring levity to it. When is it appropriate? Is it ever appropriate? I don't know. Some people it's not appropriate. Some people it's like, oh,
I mean, I think you just got to gauge the audience.
What audience?
No, I'm saying like who you're around. You're like, oh, this person's offended by everything. I can't do a 9/11 joke the day after.
Like, so then you're going into you can't, I guess, and then you got to figure out who you can be yourself around. If you want to tell a joke and people get offended by you telling a joke, then are they really?
I mean, if you're in a room of first responders, maybe not. Because they might have had some. I mean,
nobody's going to go out there and say that.
And
but first, they're people too. I mean, it's people that it's. I don't know. I just don't know where.
I'm just trying to think of jokes for first responders, but
don't because your jokes are going to come off offensive and.
I mean, that's what comedy is mostly, though,
and very hurtful.
Isn't that mostly comedy? Those three things,
like like I can help people get off a plane.
Can you? Okay, everyone, come to this exit door. Proceed slowly.
This is the thing.
Follow the lights.
This is the thing. You're just jealous. You're just jealous because nobody's going to care about you, and everybody's going to be looking at me because they have no choice.
I don't know why. I feel like you talk like the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but they have no choice.
Slide down these slides.
Because first of all, I'm always fly, and I'm amazing, and I'm a large dude. And so everybody's gonna be staring at me. So you're just mad. They're gonna be like, "Who are you?" When they look at you, what do you do,
sir?
And they're like, and then look at me like, oh, "What do you do?"
Can you imagine you're one of the passengers on the wing of the plane that crashed into the Hudson, and they're like, "You're gonna have to get off. You're sinking this side."
I'm not that big, man.
I mean, I guess you can. Yeah, 450's not that big anymore.
Who the heck is 450?
I'm just saying. I don't. Do you? I don't know. I'm just being a friend here.
What? No, you're not being a friend. You're being jealous.
450 on a good day.
That's you're being jealous. That's what that is.
I am.
My goodness.
I'm jealous of your exit seat, Rose.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't sit there anymore.
You don't? Where do you sit?
Don't worry
first class?
Don't worry about it.
You get first class?
Don't worry about it.
No way. Private?
Don't worry about what I do.
Are you flying private?
Don't worry about what I do.
Oh, my goodness. Look at you.
See, you're jealous.
You're taking all the royalties from my band. can't fly private. Sir, that's just Monopoly money.
Let me tell you something. The band is I'm gonna be taking a car from now on. Messing with this band.
A horse and buggy.
I have to get my bike together.
That's what I told my wife. I was like, man, we'd be rich if we didn't have the bands.
Like, oh my gosh. I mean,
that just leads us to a good segue of go to 72 Entertainment, buy everything you possibly can.
Yeah, and go to Instagram, Take Van LV, and check them out and go subscribe. Oh, there is a new, I'm trying something new. So I got a hardcore playlist on Spotify. It's shameless plug time, I guess. We're ending it up.
We might as well.
And
before we crash and burn.
We've already done that several times over. My feelings have been hurt 3 or 4 times in this episode. It's always the people closest to you. They hurt you the most. But we have the hardcore
playlist.
Hardcore playlist. I forgot what is the name of it already.
That's not going to help anybody.
It's the Hardcore Mix 72.
There it is.
There you go. Check us out there. Trying something different. We have the artists. We have Take. We have the Forerunner. We have Alex Boddicker.
And
we have Ishmael, aka the Nature Boy.
Is it Ishmael? Or Ishmael?
Ishmael. Period.
Okay, so you do the IL.
What?
You say Ishmael?
Yeah, it's the IL.
IL.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Why are you saying it like that?
That's how you're saying it.
Yeah, that's how you're saying it.
We have Ishmael.
Wow. And he was such a big fan of yours, and I don't think he's going to be in after hearing this.
I mean, he's not Indian or British, so we're good. We are good.
So,
and he was wearing a Korn t-shirt, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I meant to ask him though what his favorite 3 Korn songs were, though.
Oh, ooh. You know what? That's funny you ask, because you think about that period of time. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of their stuff, but I can't think of like the song titles. Freak on a Leash, Got the Life, and Got the Life. It's another one. Something Takes Control of Me. Or is that Freak on the Leash? That's the same song.
Yeah, it's Freak on the Leash.
I can't think of the other song. I can't think of another song. I know they did a cameo cover of Word Up.
Okay, that's the song. Yeah,
I know
they also did one
with
was it LL Cool J?
I don't know.
I'll look real quick.
But see, that period of music was really, really cool. But it was like a flash, boom, like Limp Bizkit. Like how do I know more Limp Bizkit songs than I do Korn? I think Korn was a better band.
Oh, Ice Cube.
Yes.
Children of the Corn.
I know Korn. To me, Korn was a better band.
Korn has a bigger discography of better songs.
Yes,
but I would say as far as shows go, Limp Bizkit puts on probably the best show I've ever been to.
Yeah, I mean
they're so good.
Okay.
And I actually just watched a TikTok or an Instagram of yesterday of the drummer of Limp Bizkit's daughter. She's like 15, and then she has like a big Instagram account now, and so she's like on the side of the stage like going crazy, and I'm like, that's cool.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I mean, these things are that inspired us to do what we're doing now, and we're going to be doing some videos and all kind of cool stuff. So
are we gonna go live at some point?
We're going to go live eventually. Like, again, real quick, I want to do something where we do our behind the scenes stuff live. I don't want to sit there and take the footage and then try to edit it, because that takes forever, and it's just
not fun.
It's not fun. Like I sat there no lie, and tried to edit that on the road stuff because the way it was filmed, I can't remove the audio from I could detach it from the video, but I can't get out of the video or remove the video and just have the audio by itself.
Oh, I can do that. Send it back.
So it annoys me.
Takes 2 seconds.
No. It annoys me.
So what I do, and for people at the house, people at home, people at their houses.
What?
Who are listening. Anybody that's at their house.
Okay.
No, if you're listening in your car, this doesn't apply to you.
Okay.
You type in Google, convert MP4 to MP3, and then it just rips it and downloads to your phone. Super easy. Takes 3 seconds.
But see, I'm taking the video and I'm adding, because the way I'm going to upload it is going to be different because the format is different.
Yeah, so then you just have that sound by itself, and then you can upload any sound that you want over it and plug that sound in.
So, no, what I was doing was, because I don't want to have, because you didn't film anything. You were just, had the camera down. You just had the audio, right? But you were filming.
Yeah.
So what I was going to do was just have the picture of all the bacon and eggs characters and just put that on YouTube, and boom, there we go. Nice 15-minute little
montage.
Little thing.
Send it to me. I'll do it. It'll take me 10 seconds.
You know what? I don't like how you're trying to show me up right now. I really don't.
It's not that hard.
Okay, so that's the 5th time my feelings have been hurt. All right. So unnecessarily, by the way. I mean, we do a lot of stuff together.
What did LeVar Burton say?
That he hates you and he wants to punch you in the face right now.
We can do anything.
Oh.
We could be anything. And if I want to be somebody that upsets your feelings.
He said, butterflies in the sky. I can go twice as high. Okay, take a look. It's in a book.
How high do butterflies fly?
I don't know. I don't know. You know what?
Like
tell me.
10 feet?
You tell me.
20
and then
feet's not that high.
And then you could best me and say, "Oh, I could do better than that. I could do that in 15 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever, 1 second, a millisecond. I could do it because I'm whatever." That's what I'm getting right now. I'm very upset. Very upset.
11,000 feet.
What? A butterfly?
Yeah. That's crazy. Monterey butterflies can fly up to 11,000 feet.
That's okay. All right. That's pretty high.
It's not bad.
It's pretty high.
Not bad at all.
All right. So, yeah, LeVar Burton, if you're listening to this, I'm a champion of your cause. He's not.
I liked you, but you ruined society. And if you want to be on the show to debate me, let's do it.
When are we going to have somebody on here to interview? We're supposed to have people to interview.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. See?
I mean, we can. Who do you want to interview? You want me to get Ron?
Oh, it's Ron.
Racist Ron?
No.
I grew up in Alabama too.
No. We get somebody from.
Let me tell you about some of my experiences.
Oh, you know what? And I never got a chance to talk to say who I would like to talk to. You know who I would like to talk to? I mean, in the wrestling world, I was going to say Hulk Hogan, but not anymore.
We can get the Hulk. It's fine.
No,
we'll just tell him no N-word. That's it.
I want to talk to. But see, this had to be a podcast for just me. And yeah, I mean, you'll be there too, but it's like cigars.
But you're just gonna ask him nerdy wrestling questions.
No. He's about making money. That's what I want to know about making money in the business. Basically, you're going into the business like knowing, hey, this is an exploiting loopholes. So you go into a business and like, how did you do it? And I just want to hear about it.
Dude, you're going to have somebody on our podcast talking about making money. That person's at rock bottom if they're on our podcast. They don't know anything about making money. I mean, think about it.
So my facial expressions will translate better on video, right? But I'm very, very disappointed in this.
And that I'm right.
In this episode. So what I'm going to do to spare myself any further humiliation, I'm going to end it, and I'm going to say yes.
This is probably a top 50 episode.
This is not a top 50. The one before this one was a good episode. This one, ooh boy. I mean,
I think we're just going to have to take off like 3 or 4 weeks and then come back.
I'm like not.
We have a video shoot coming up though.
I don't know what to do. A video shoot.
You're the main guy.
Look out. There's going to be maybe some recruit. We're going to do some.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to be looking at some people. If you can come join us. We need about how many people? 10 people.
10. I think we have 10 already. So don't come.
No.
Don't join us.
We don't have 10 people. We need 10 people. We need 10 more.
You have Ishmael.
We have Ishmael. We got Blessed. And Classic. Who else? We got Rich. Rich is going to be there.
You don't have to name all these people.
We got Sam. We got Chloe.
Close.
Close. We got Joey. We got is his name Jacob?
Sure.
Did he help sing on the record too? Okay, and then we got some dude that's gonna look like heavy metal guys. So I forgot their names. Steven. We're gonna have Jim. We're gonna have Andy, Pam, Angela. We're gonna have Ron.
Ooh, Ron's gonna be there.
Ron's gonna be there. We're gonna have Tom.
Piques my interest.
We're gonna have Jerry. Jerry's gonna be there. Andy again. There's gonna be another Andy. There's gonna be another. Who was it?
Johnson.
No, there's going to be a David,
Willie,
David Wallace. There's going to be a Jan. There's going to be a Leslie. Ann's going to be there.
Maybe a Jerry.
And April. April's going to be there. There's going to be. I mean, who else can we? Kevin. Kevin's going to be there. Dwight is going to be there definitely.
Twigged.
He's going to be there. Mose is going to be there.
You say Stanley.
Let me tell you something. When Mose comes out, it's a party. Okay.
Creed. Phyllis. Meredith.
Meredith is definitely there. The other guy that was there who now I can't think of his name.
What do you look like?
Oh man, what was his name? He is I can't think of his name. Craig.
His real name?
Craig and
Roy.
Roy.
And,
okay.
Midge.
Vance. Was it Bob? Bob Vance. Bob Vance. And
this is the worst segment we've ever done.
What's the guy that's always getting kicked out of the shoe shine from Parks and Rec?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Kyle.
Good.
Get out of here, Kyle. And I can't think of the two that came from the city that ended up staying.
I'm just trying to think.
Oh, we're going to have Mark Brandanowitz.
Al.
Brandana quits. Anyway.
Great line.
We're going to have Detlef Shrimp there.
Who was it? Who else was was there another pacer that was there?
Roy Hibbert.
Yeah. John Ralphio. What's his sister's name?
Oh, not Stacy. Ooh, I don't remember her name.
Oh, what was the character played by the Fonz?
He was the father.
dad.
The father.
What was his
Doctor. His name was it was Dr. Raphael. No.
Was it? I think it was.
John Raphael. Was that their real name?
John
Saperstein. Dr. Saperstein. Yeah. So, and then we got DJ Blunts. He's going to be serving up the suits.
Stupid.
Little Sebastian.
Oh. Yeah, that almost makes me cry every time. 5,000 candles in the wind.
I forgot about Donna.
That's right.
Yeah, I forgot about Donna.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
All right, we better end this.
Yeah, this is so bad. What do we? So we ended with Star Wars trivia last time.
Yeah.
Now we're sitting here randomly naming Parks and Rec and Office characters.
I did a terrible job at it.
You were awful.
I was great.
You were awful. I did most
Charles.
of the parks. Charles. That's what I can think of. But no, what is
I'm blanking on his character.
You can't think of his name either.
Yeah.
Man. Daryl. Daryl. Yeah, okay.
What's the Asian guy's name that says that her painting sucks?
Oh, but did they do the energy drink?
Oh, we're missing one. Oh. I got this person's name in my head.
Okay.
You're
Packer?
Nah, I don't like him.
Yeah, and a Packer is hilarious.
No, this is a crucial member of the office. As crucial as it gets. I mean...
Michael?
No. But it is Michael's arch enemy.
He doesn't have an arch enemy.
Yes, he does.
Toby.
Toby Flenderson.
No.
Flenderson's such a good name.
Toby Flenderson. Yes. Okay. All right.
And Ryan. Yeah.
The intern and his little friend. And his little
one of the Dwight, the Tolkien character.
Yes, that was
All the Bacon and Eggs podcast.
So the Bacon and Eggs podcast. This is J Gag here. Please join us. Like, share, and subscribe if you.
Your handyman is thinking this is so weird.
If you have.
Why does your handyman have his pants off?
The door's closed. I don't know what you're talking about, all right? He needs to give him his privacy. Like, share, and subscribe. Do you say that? No.
Yeah, comment.
Comment.
I just left a comment.
Comment.
You can comment on Spotify now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I just said that was a dumb episode.
Sweet. All right. Wow, that was weird. We'll talk about Cleo next time.
Coming at you.
Whenever I feel like it.
Whenever you wake up.
Bye.